Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again. And welcome back to WWE Fans TV Recap Show. And today's recap show will be for the Muppets. So, this week's episode is entitled Pig Out. Now, before we get into this episode, of course, spoilers are ahead. So, if you have not seen the episode, please don't watch this review because I'm going to be giving things away. But, if you have seen the episode, or if you just don't care about spoilers, then continue on watching. So let's get into the episode. So what this episode is basically about, it's about, Miss Piggy, she finds out that all of the crew goes out after the show, and she, kind of feels like, why don't they ever invite me? So, what Kermit decides to do is try to help to get Miss Piggy into the after party type thing. And she says, I'll just say no just to feel special. And, when she comes over and says, hey, I want to join. And they're like, okay. And she says no. But then she changes her mind and says yes. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that's what this episode is basically about. So, what did I think of this episode? Another great episode. Man, they're just killing it. They really are. They're killing it with the series. And I love this episode. This was another really funny episode. I really enjoyed this week's episode. It was a great episode, in my opinion. So, yeah. So, let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting. The acting was really good in this episode. I thought everybody did a really good job in this episode. The acting was really good in this episode. I thought the acting was pretty good with this episode. So, yeah. The humor, the comedy really works in this episode. There were moments where I really laughed in this episode. I did really laugh in this episode. There were really funny moments in this episode. I did have some laugh out loud moments. So yeah. Like I said, the writing's really good with the episode. I thought the writing was really good with this episode. Really did hit with the comedic moments. Some really good writing in this episode. So yeah. The directing with the episode, the directing is really good with the episode, still, that whole mockumentary type directing is awesome, and I love it. It's so great. That's the thing I probably love about the show the most, is this type of, a mockumentary type directing, and it's awesome, and I love every single part of it, so yeah. So let's talk about some of the moments that happened in this episode, because there were some moments that really did happen in this episode. Let's first talk about when Fonzie Bear shoots a t-shirt, one of those t-shirt guns. He shoots it at one of the elder guys, that are always, trashing on the Muppets. And he shoots him right in the face with it, and it was so funny and unexpected. It was well, you kind of did expect it because he was, trying to, fix it, and it shot out, but it was still hilarious. And when we get on later with the episode, when he goes to the hospital to visit him, the guy, the older guy, he makes Fozzie go out to get a whole bunch of stuff for him. And when he gets back to the place, he takes the sheet off, and it says sucker on the thing. Basically, he tricked him, and he was like, no! So he got him, basically, and it was hilarious. He played him like a fool, and it was awesome. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really funny. So yeah. When Miss Piggy, they go to the place, the party and everything, Ed Helms shows up. So yeah, and also another positive, really enjoyed his cameo. He was really funny in this episode. Ed Helms shows up, surprisingly. He was in the episode, and, they have karaoke. And all of the karaoke stuff was really funny. I actually really enjoyed all the karaoke stuff. That was really enjoyable, so yeah. Especially when the chef is singing Hip Hop Higgity. When the Hip Hop, that song. Best one of the karaoke. That was so funny. So yeah. And Sam the Eagle, the female band member, said hi to him, and he thinks she's falling in love with him or whatever. And when he tries to win her heart, it's just funny. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny as well. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Now let's get into my negatives, because I do have a few negatives with the episode, and my negatives are, when we get to the last, like, after the party, it kind of dragged. Like, I was not all that invested with it. I thought it was just kind of dragging a bit. After when the party happens, when they all get back to work and they're basically hungover away. I thought it was just dragging a bit, and I was like, I'm not really invested. I wasn't really laughing too much. So yeah, just that was it. And my other negative is some of the jokes didn't really hit. It was really in that last act, that like the last part of the episode where I really wasn't laughing. So yeah. But besides that, another great episode from the Muppets. From the Muppets. I really enjoyed this episode. This was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. So yeah. So it's time for my official grade on this episode, and my official grade on this episode is an A-. Great episode. I cannot wait to see what they do with the next episode. So yeah. So what do you guys think of this week's episode? Leave in the comment section below. And I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you out later. Peace.